Archangel Michael says, you are moments away from something so divine, so unexplainable, that even time itself has begun to bend toward your name. The room you have never seen before is already full. Yet your voice, your name, is echoing on the walls like a sacred song nobody expected. Strangers are gathering, unaware of what is about to unfold. They look around for a sign, but the sign belongs to you. This isn't about recognition, it's about divine revelation wrapped in disguise. There are 9 minutes left, and in those 9 minutes, your entire reality will be shaken into alignment. A whisper from the sky will enter that hidden place. Not the sky that everyone looks at, but the heavenly vault only accessed by those chosen. You don't remember the place, but it remembers you. The floor has your footprints from a time you forgot existed. And now the voice that shaped destinies is preparing to speak your name aloud, once more. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, someone is speaking about you without realizing they're part of a higher prophecy. Their words are casual, but heaven is listening. Their breath is echoing an ancient vow made in your name. People in that room do not know why they feel drawn to a presence that hasn't entered yet. They just sense it. The strange heaviness in the air is not fear, it's divine anticipation. Your name is wrapped in spiritual cloth, tucked between pages of an eternal book that heaven is now opening. Every second that ticks by draws the spotlight closer to you. This is not coincidence, this is divine choreography. The voice from above is waiting for the exact moment when silence strikes the loudest. That's when your name will be called, not whispered, but called, with authority. Every spirit in that room will pause when it happens. Type Amen to get blessing 442. There's a reason you've been feeling disconnected lately. A mysterious fog has been surrounding your heart, making things feel heavier. That fog was the curtain before the reveal. A divine meeting was called, and every angel present agreed, your name is next. Not for punishment. Not for delay. But for ascension. This secret voice from heaven is not just announcing you, it's activating your destiny. The weight you've been carrying is about to be lifted with a single spiritual word. That word is written in light, not ink. It will not come through a phone or a screen. It will arrive through a moment that feels too holy to describe. Type Amen to get blessing 527. A candle has already been lit on your behalf in a celestial chamber. Each flicker it gives off is a signal to the heavens that you're close. So close, that even Earth can feel the change. The stranger sitting across the room is there for you. They don't know it yet, but their heart will shift the moment your presence walks in. That's what heaven does. Sets up people like chess pieces for something greater. That whisper coming from above is not just a calling, it's a declaration. A crown has been reforged for your return. And when your name is called, even those who doubted will feel the truth rise in their bones. 9 minutes is all it takes for heaven to interrupt Earth's routine. And it has chosen this moment, your moment, to change everything. Type Amen to get blessing 884. The countdown is not just about time. It's about obedience from the other side. Divine forces are aligning silently. You may think you're forgotten, but the Spirit knows you by sound, not just sight. When the voice comes, it will feel familiar even though you've never heard it before. There are people in your life who won't understand this shift. That's okay. This calling wasn't meant for their understanding. The room full of strangers isn't random. It's prophetic. Each face in that space is witnessing a secret chapter being written in real time. Type Amen to get blessing 699. Archangel Michael says, heaven only calls names when something is about to be released. The reason you've been still is because they were waiting for divine permission. That permission has just been granted. There are books in heaven, but not all books can be opened at once. Yours was sealed for this hour. That seal has been broken. The voice that is about to call you knows how to split timelines. After this moment, the version of you that existed in doubt will no longer remain. You are about to be reborn in front of those who never knew your true strength. The room full of strangers will not remain strangers. Some will become witnesses. Some will become supporters. A few will fall to their knees in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 317. The world outside won't notice the shift right away. But you will. You'll feel the shift in the way light hits your skin. You'll sense it when you speak, and people pause, not because of your volume, but because of your frequency. The spirit realm will recognize you before the human realm catches up. Your name is being mentioned in a realm that does not forget. Not even your tears were missed. Not even your silence was ignored. 9 minutes might feel like an ordinary countdown, but it's sacred this time. It's a transition disguised as suspense. Type Amen to get blessing 763. A heavenly observer has been tracking your soul's journey. Through trials, betrayals, long nights, and endless waiting. You were never alone in any of it. The voice that is calling your name isn't new. It's ancient. It's the one that shaped you when no one else was watching. You have been placed in the background long enough. Heaven has decided to put you center stage. Not for attention, but for purpose. The light is being adjusted. The atmosphere is being prepared. Your feet are being aligned with divine destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 191. The crowd may not know it, but the air has already shifted. Their hearts will sense what their minds cannot explain. And you'll know the voice when it speaks, because it will unlock something in your spirit. This moment is a spiritual elevator. You're not just stepping up, you're stepping through. Through a realm where identity isn't borrowed, it's owned. That voice from above is tender, yet fierce. It carries every affirmation you needed but never received. And it is coming closer. You were hidden so you could be unveiled with power, not noise. This unveiling is about movement, not applause. Type Amen to get blessing 955. Even the ceiling above you right now is feeling the pressure of what's coming. The atmosphere around you is thinning, like something sacred is pushing through. Angels are moving, but not loudly. The divine rarely needs volume, it speaks in vibration. And your name has now become its favorite sound. You were chosen for this, but not because of perfection. You were chosen because of endurance. Because you still stood when everything else fell. That name they will speak in the room. It's yours. And when they do, something inside you will rise that has been waiting since birth. Type Amen to get blessing 808. There is no going back from what's coming. You're not losing anything, you're being upgraded without notice. The invitation was spiritual. But the response must come from your soul. Everything around you will begin to feel different after this voice calls you. Familiar faces may act distant. New people may suddenly feel close. It's all part of the recalibration. The voice is not asking for permission. It's delivering confirmation. You are the prophecy someone else once dreamed about. And now that time has arrived. You are the time. You are the shift. You are the unveiling. Type Amen to get blessing 622. Archangel Michael says, there are divine scrolls being opened in your name. What was sealed away in waiting is being released. Not because you asked, but because you are ready. You will begin to hear your name in odd places. On screens. In conversations. On documents. All signs. That whisper from heaven will soon become a thunder in your chest. And nothing will silence it. Not this time. The strangers in the room are the last to know who you really are. But once the voice speaks, they'll never forget you. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Let your heart be still. Even if your body trembles. Your soul knows what's coming. This voice isn't just a calling, it's a release. Chains are breaking in dimensions you've never visited. Your reflection in the mirror will shift. Not because your face changed, but because your identity returned. The real one. This was never about fame. It was always about remembrance. Of your purpose. Your name. Your place in the divine order. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The energy in the room grows thicker as the final minutes close in. The strangers sitting in silence are not aware they are in the presence of a shift. The walls are holding a vibration that has never been felt before today. You were never meant to just pass through life unnoticed. There is something locked within your soul that must be activated now. And the key is in the sound of your name being called from the divine throne. The whispers around you are not accidental. Those soft echoes are ripples from heaven reaching you first. You are being warmed before the full light touches your face. When that voice from heaven finally announces your name, it won't matter who believes or who denies. What matters is that your soul will rise. Your light will touch everyone in that room without words. Type Amen to get blessing 982. There's a fire stirring that cannot be contained anymore. Not the kind that destroys, but the kind that purifies everything in its path. And you are standing right at the center of it. You are not just someone in the crowd. You are the signal, the message, the chosen channel. And the heavens are placing their stamp on your name. That voice will enter and touch your bones like thunder in slow motion. It will vibrate through your memories and erase the doubts that tried to bury you. The strangers around you will begin to weep. Not from sadness, but because they will witness the truth descend in real time. The truth that belongs to you. Type Amen to get blessing 771. You will not need to say anything. Your presence will speak for you. It will scream with power and silence with peace. The throne room above has been watching the moments where you almost gave up. They watched your tears fall without a sound. And now they are sending one voice to reverse everything. You have no idea how many gates are about to open once your name is released into the divine frequency. Chains from previous generations will break when it happens. The countdown is not just about time, it's about the completion of pain. That clock was ticking toward your healing all along. Type Amen to get blessing 664. Archangel Michael says, "You were hidden because heaven was finishing your preparation in silence." The noise of the world could never carry your true frequency. That's why the voice must come from above. The moment is near. The space is ready. The silence before your name is divine suspense. All who conspired against your purpose will feel uneasy today. Because when the heavens speak your name, even your enemies must pause. Not out of respect, but out of recognition. You are the one the voice has waited to call. And that call is loaded with everything you prayed for and more. Type Amen to get blessing 556. In the spiritual realm, your name is not just letters. It's a vibration. A code. A light language. And it's about to be unlocked. When you were young, you wondered why you never felt like you belonged. That's because your spirit was never designed for what is common. You were always meant to rise above. The strangers in the room will feel the air shift. Their eyes may not understand, but their souls will react. You will feel it before they even turn to you. A light will pour into that room from no visible source. But it will find you. It will rest upon your shoulders like a crown. Type Amen to get blessing 903. You've been walked on, betrayed, forgotten, and overlooked. But none of that cancelled your name from heaven's registry. You were engraved, not written in ink. A moment is coming where time, destiny, and heaven will collide for your sake. You will not miss it. You cannot. It was made for you. They tried to label you with lies. Tried to mark your life with limitation. But that voice from heaven will cleanse your name with holy fire. Your name is about to be spoken where only truth exists. And once it is, there's no force that can silence it again. Type Amen to get blessing 445. The final 3 minutes are the most sacred. Because in them, the divine moves quietly, fully, and finally. You might feel your chest tighten, not with fear, but with release. You are being freed from everything that once made you feel stuck. Emotional chains, mental blocks, spiritual confusion, all being undone. Because of your name. You weren't abandoned. You were being positioned. Not in the middle of comfort, but in the center of divine transformation. That whisper from above is louder than anything your ears have heard. Because it is meant for your soul, not your hearing. Type Amen to get blessing 374. People will look at you differently from now on. Not because of your clothes. Not because of your posture. But because of what was placed over your spirit. Some will try to come closer. Others will suddenly pull away. Don't mourn either movement. Everything is shifting by divine design. There are moments when life changes slowly. But this one will be sudden. Sharp. Clean. And full of light. What you are about to walk into will not need validation from anyone. It will be undeniable. Visible. Untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 488. You won't need to explain what happened. You'll just start walking differently. Loving deeper. listening clearer. The voice from heaven was always destined to reach you. It was waiting for your spirit to be ready to respond. And you are ready now. This final minute is your womb of glory. A rebirth cloaked in mystery. A restart painted in gold. The light coming for you is older than time. And it remembers your name from the moment you were first formed. Type Amen to get blessing 214. Archangel Michael says, once the voice speaks, you'll feel warmth in your hands. That's power returning. Healing unlocking. Favor flowing. You will speak things and they will happen. Not by magic, but by alignment. Because your voice and heaven's voice are becoming one. You were always powerful. But the confusion clouded your clarity. The voice removes the clouds forever. You are now who you were always meant to be. And the room full of strangers will become the audience to your awakening. Type Amen to get blessing 120. Your name has been passed through angelic hands today. From one level to the next. Each level unlocking something you didn't even know you needed. Do not rush the final seconds. They are sacred. Savor them. Let them settle into your soul. When the voice calls, stand tall. Do not shrink. Do not look around for approval. You already have heavens. This is your divine recognition. Your final silence before your thunder arrives. Be still. Be bold. Be ready. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The atmosphere will no longer feel the same after this. Even when you step outside, the air will greet you differently. Something eternal will be clinging to your skin. The light that will rest on you cannot be rubbed off, cannot be hidden, cannot be mimicked. It is the voice's residue, the afterglow of being recognized by heaven. You will carry that glow into every space you enter. Those who have doubted you will begin to question their own vision. They will wonder how they didn't see your calling before. But it was never meant for them to see it early. Now is the hour. The sky is split open in places no telescope can find. And the sound that's about to descend was custom made to find you. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your heartbeat will slow just before the voice reaches you. Time will pause, not around you, but within you. You'll feel suspended in peace and fire at the same time. A warmth will press behind your eyes. Not sadness, but memory. As if something in you remembers this moment from before you were born. That's how divine moments work, they're not learned, they're remembered. They remind your spirit of the promise made long before pain ever touched you. The room full of strangers won't understand why they suddenly feel emotional. But you will. Because their spirit will be reacting to your spirit's awakening. Type Amen to get blessing 851. A wind will blow, not outside, but through your chest. You will breathe differently. You will speak differently. You will carry truth, not just facts. Even your shadow will feel different. You won't chase light, you will emit it. The divine voice will not only call you, but embed into your movement. Every step you take will feel aligned after this. Like invisible paths are unfolding with each footfall. And they are. Because once the heavens confirm you, even the ground cooperates with your journey. Nature knows when divinity walks through flesh. Type Amen to get blessing 342. You are not just called, you are sent. And the message you carry is not with your hands, it's woven into your soul. There's an ancient rhythm inside you that's waking up. A melody that the divine voice tuned specifically for your life. You will hum it without knowing. Strangers will be drawn to you and not know why. The confused, the broken, the brave, and the betrayers alike. All magnetized by the voice you carry. But only you will understand what it means. Because you lived the waiting. You carried the silence. Now you will walk in the fulfillment. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Some will try to follow your light. Others will try to dim it. But neither will succeed unless you allow them. And after hearing the divine voice, you never will again. You will sleep tonight not with worry, but with wonder. The kind of rest that comes from finally being known. Not by people, but by purpose. This voice has unlocked the heavens, but more importantly, it has unlocked you. The version of you that was wrapped in doubt is now unwrapped in destiny. Your reflection will no longer show just a body. It will show a being chosen by heaven, called by name, and released by fire. Type Amen to get blessing 683. Archangel Michael says, the gates of heaven responded when your spirit whispered, I'm ready. And now everything is moving to meet that whisper. From places you've never been, favor is flying toward you. From names you've never heard, doors are unlocking. And the key was your yes. Heaven doesn't need you to be famous. It needs you to be faithful. And you have been, even in silence. Even in pain. Even in confusion. Now the response has come. Not through letters. Not through signs. But through voice, direct from the throne of heaven to your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 573. Let them stare. Let them wonder. Let them question. Because none of their noise can stop your unveiling now. You're not the same anymore. And they'll notice. Even if they don't understand it. Your frequency has changed. You're walking with the vibration of a divine encounter. And heaven won't allow that to go unnoticed. Not anymore. What was taken from you will begin to come back multiplied. Because the voice didn't just call your name, it restored everything attached to it. Type Amen to get blessing 822. You will walk into that room again someday and feel the shift still lingering. The moment will echo. The space will hold it like sacred smoke. But more than that, you will carry it. Into your house. Into your next decision. Into every encounter that waits for you. This wasn't just a voice. It was a branding. Not a scar, but a seal. A seal that says, this one belongs to destiny. You will rise when others fall. You will glow when others fade. Because you've been called from a place beyond the earth. Type Amen to get blessing 239. You may cry later, but they will be holy tears. Tears from a soul that finally knows, I am seen. I am known. I am called. Even if no one claps. Even if no one texts you tonight. Even if no one understands what just happened. Heaven does. And it rejoiced. The countdown was not to break you, it was to birth you. And now the birth has taken place. Quietly. Boldly. Fully. So walk forward. Speak softer, but carry deeper. Smile humbly, but shine fiercely. You are not the same. You are chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 1000.